Alright, well here we go to develop these components we created in the last video clip, developed them into a model representation of the parts of our door jamb, our door component. This component here is for the door jamb that we set up, and so I've clicked in to enter the edit component mode. When I erase that bottom line, which we won't need for this step, it deletes the face of this face surface that the jamb component had. And then here's a trick I've used on other videos. I'm just drawing a reference rectangle here to give a surface so that SketchUp knows we're trying to draw in a flat plane. If you try to do this type of drawing out in space, you've got to really watch the directions you're drawing. The lines want to wing off in all different directions. But having this plane gives SketchUp a good idea of what we're trying to accomplish here. So this line intersects a plane. I know that this line is the side of the actual door jamb opening for this 3068 door. So from that corner, I want to go 3/4 of an inch, which is a pretty standard jamb thickness for an outswing door. So I went 3/4 of an inch, or 0.75, just because it's easier to type in on the keyboard. And then I want to get going here in the green direction. And now it's going to be stubborn, right? So I'm trying to get going in the green direction. There we go. I'm going to go 4 space 9/16. So that'll give me a 4 9/16 jamb. The inside of the jamb, let's see, I'm going to back up here. We'll make a rabbet in the door jamb for the door. Being it's an 1 3/4 door, I'm going to go 1 13/16 for the rabbet in the jamb. And I'm going to put a 1/2 inch step in it for where the weather stripping would go. Here again, I'm going in the green direction, holding shift. That lines me up with the inside of the jamb. And just like that, we've got a profile for what will be an exterior jamb for an outswing door. And this is where the follow me tool works so well. I'm just going to zoom out and select, switch tools to select. Here we go. Drawing this rectangle, I've selected the 3 sides of the rectangle, which will represent the jamb itself. Then the follow me tool, I've created a path, which is the highlighted blue line. Select the follow me tool, and then I just select the shape that I want the follow me tool to use, which is the shape of our door jamb. When I click that, SketchUp generates a rabbeted door frame in one slick and easy click. So that is just like doing it that way, and makes a nice jamb in a hurry with the corners all fit nicely. Now we don't need this rectangle for this drawing, so I'm going to select the whole thing. Then I will hold shift and select the bottom of the door frame and press delete. That gets us out of that mode, and there is a door jamb for a 3068 door, rabbeted for the door, and weather stripping, which is pretty detailed for a model, but it's a slick way of doing it. So with the jamb created, we'll quickly go in here and create the door slab. So I'm going to use a trick here to bring that door slab up. Tell SketchUp to show me all the hidden geometry, and then I'll select this door component which we hid previously, right click it, tell SketchUp to unhide it, and then we'll be able to work with that. And I'll turn off the hidden geometry so we're not confused by those things. Okay, well here's the door slab component. I'm going to double click it to enter the component edit mode. Grab the push-pull tool, and I'm going to drag the door and tell SketchUp that we want to go 1.75 inches 4 1 3/4, and for some reason that didn't work too well, so let's just do it again. 1.75, enter. Okay, there's our door slab. Created the door slab. Maybe we'll put a knob in it at some other point, but for now, here's a door slab. Just to show that we've actually got it, I've grabbed the rotate tool, and you can see it changes colors as it moves around the model here. And I want to pivot the door or swing the door in a horizontal plane, so once I get the protractor into the color that represents the plane I want to rotate in, then I hold down the shift key and it'll lock that plane so it's not jumping around on me. And I'll put the center on the corner of the door slab, click the face of the door, and then I can pivot it out. Let's just give it a 60-degree swing and back out, and you can see that the door fits in the jamb, and if we use the back button it'll put the door in the slab or open it up. Almost makes it a dynamic component. Simple as that. There's the door jamb with the door slab in it, and we'll do one more short video to show creating the brick mold.